Well, this afternoon, the Ghana Education Service, which is responsible for the management of basic and secondary education in Ghana, says there's no plan at the moment to scrap BECE. We'll be speaking to spokesperson for the GS shortly. But first, listen to its Director General, Professor Okuko Amankwa.
We are not scrapping BECE. We are not scrapping BECE. As we speak now, the curriculum is for primary 1. KG1 to primary 6. So it has nothing to do with BECE as we speak now. You know, but the new curriculum also comes with assessment pack. And we have indicated that we are going to have national assessment at various levels. Primary 2, primary 4, primary 6. And then as we develop, we are even yet to develop the curriculum for JHS and then SHS. So you cannot just say that you are going to scrap until you develop that and you know the kind of assessment that you do. That is when you make decisions on that. So we are not. So we are not scrapping. What do you call it? BECE. Curriculum is introducing some new things. And we think it's very important that we tell you and then we get to educate ourselves on it. We have introduced what we call professional learning communities. And what it simply means is that as professionals, as teachers, teaching mathematics, teaching English, as class teachers, we need to meet periodically to review the things that we have taught. In fact, if you go to our hospitals, you realize that every morning the medical officers and their bosses will usually have some meeting about the patients in there, review whatever each patient before they even do their rounds. For us, every Wednesday, 1 hour, the teachers will meet to review the things that they have taught during the week, and then also try to help each other to find a way of trying to improve themselves. Once the teachers improve themselves, we expect that it will also help in their teaching and learning, and it will help to bring learning outcomes up. Now, once in every quarter, there will also be a day that the schools will be closed for pupils and students, but teachers will be meeting to do what we call continuous professional development or professional development day. We are calling the professional development day, so that they will go through a series of trainings to update themselves, to help them to improve on their teaching and learning. So as far as the new curriculum is concerned, for starters, they will have their 1-week training. Each teacher will go through 1-week training and have their resource pack. But we also recognize that this is the first time that we are introducing this on that large scale, and there will still be challenges here and there. So these two things that we're doing will also help them to update themselves. These are part of the program that they are going to do. And officially, GES, through the ministry and government, will bear the costs for running these professional learning days and the professional learning community times that they will be running in the schools. As part of the rollout, we've had a number of stakeholder engagements. When we launched it, the NACA has gone on to also announce for textbooks and materials for the program. Let me also indicate that for textbooks and teaching and learning materials that we use in the classroom, Act 778 mandates NACA to assess said textbooks or teaching and learning materials, approve them, and then recommend them for use. And I want to take this opportunity to let everybody know that we will not accept any material for use in our classrooms unless the materials have officially been assessed by NACA, approved by NACA, and recommended by NACA for use in schools. Now, we hope to start the program this September, and it is for KG1 to primary 6. We are yet to do for JHS and SHS. We are yet to do for JHS and SHS. So as I indicated, GS and NACA developed training materials, and the training materials, we have various sets of them in here. When we finish, we pass them around and then we can see them. And they include teachers' resource pack, the syllabuses for each of the subjects, and then training guides as well. The materials that were developed have been assessed and then ensure that they meet international standards by Cambridge International. As we speak now, we have started a training program for 152,000 teachers. But before we got there, we have done training for 36 national simulators, 186 master trainers, and then 3,900 regional and district trainers as of June. Now, the 3,900 regional and district trainers are the people or are the trainers who are now training the 152,000 primary KG1 to primary 6 teachers in 996 clusters across the country. 996 clusters across the country. Then we will have a set of the curriculum in our regional and district offices as well. Now, the entire program for the training, excluding the pack, cost 26 million Ghana cedis, and this has been disbursed. Every regional and district office has been given the amount that is due them for the training. Every regional and district office has been given the amount that is due them for the training. The training is a 3-week training, and for every cohort of teachers.
Now, the GES has also been responding to social media backlash over snacks being served to teachers at an ongoing training on the new curriculum. And we're taking a look at some of the posts by the teachers. Let's see, this one is from Benedict Daniel Kosipa, and he says, how could our noble and gallant teachers be served with these items as snacks during the ongoing new curriculum training workshop? This is wickedness on the part of the organizers of the program. They must bow their heads in shame. And you can see those pictures there on your post. So this is cream crackers with the and this is well, the pictures are they speak for themselves. If this were the snacks that were served to the teachers, then these are some of the comments that came on social media. Let's see some of them. Wisdom says, good morning. Okay, Millicent says, oh my God, this is an insult to the highest level. Even if this is what they've got, packaging should have been looked at too. It's too bad. Benedicta says, may God have mercy on Ghana. And Aziz Ayamga says, I've always said the GES is the most disgusting sector in Ghana. This nonsense was not done by government. No one should make that mistake. It is the work of our own big trouser length corrupt guys in the office. Will the head of nurses do this to fellow nurses? Never. Well, Director General Professor Opoku Amankwa has responded to this.
To start with, the entire 26 million did not go into food.
I know.
The entire 26 million did not go into food. It went into a number of things. Now, the arrangement that we made was that we met with our regional directors, and then for each region, you know, there are districts. And then we indicated that in the previous training that we did, that was the one that we did for the 3,900. We arranged with various schools, SHS school matrons, and those matrons provided the food for us. Those matrons provided the food for us, and they did excellent work. They did excellent work. We know that just about 5 or so districts in Ghana that we may not have a secondary school in there, but virtually every district has a secondary school. So the arrangement was for our district directors to meet, engage the, the matrons to support them to do that. If you were going to go on the market, the commercial way, to feed 152,000 people, then I believe even the 26 million may not be enough for that. But the 26 million includes their TNT, allowances, and all such things. Now, again, they were supposed to have one snack and then a meal. One snack and then a meal. And one snack and a meal because the program is non-residential. We've set up 996 centers. And the idea was that we put people very close to where they live, so that even if you have to take a car, it should be at least one. Then you get in there. You know, so, for example, if there's a center here at GES, we expect that if somebody lives around this Usu, thereabout, that person will be centered here. Then we could set another center up at the Tema station. You know, we don't expect that the Usu person will be going right down to the Tema station.